All right, today we are in the town of Speedway, which is located just on the west side of Indianapolis, and it is home of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and hosts the greatest spectacle in racing, the Indianapolis 500. Yep, and we're hanging out here today to show you some of the stuff that you might not be aware of. Speedway has got a lot going on besides the racetrack, and we're going to show you those cool spots here today. We're literally standing in one of my favorite spots on the planet, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Seth and I have been coming here most of our life, got a lot of really awesome memories here. But the Indianapolis 500, this track was built in 1909. The seats here, they literally say that it will seat 257,000 people. It will hold over 400,000 people, which makes this the largest sporting event in the world. Yeah, it's huge. And I think there's a lot of memories that happen out here at the track. Sometimes things that happen at the track don't really, you can't talk about after you leave the track, but I've got some really good memories here. I had a really awesome experience one time. I spent 3 days with the Porsche Club of America, and I got to drive on the road course, full speed, by myself, and it was one of the best days of my life. I got a little emotional going 120 miles an hour over that yard of bricks. Just so many memories here. That's probably my favorite. What about you? Yeah, I've got a lot of great memories. So we're standing on the corner of 16th Street. This is the main entrance where you come in. And so I've come in through here a couple of times. And I remember a couple of races ago, we came in, I was sitting right between turns 1 and 2 and saw the Scott Dixon crash where he turns upside down and almost died. I mean, it happened right in front of us. Everybody that was there that day literally talks about how time just kind of slowed down. Just really kind of a crazy, eerie thing. Luckily, Scott Dixon made it and is doing really well. A couple other favorite things. There's so many really awesome races here besides the Indy 500. We've seen the Red Bull Air Race out here. Oh, yeah. We've seen F1. We've seen a lot of cool races. But one of my favorite memories recently is bringing my son here and bringing him over to the museum. The museum is just such a really cool experience. It's taking you back in time, showing you all the old cars, all the way back to the Marmon Wasp that Ray Haroon drove to win the very first 500. And so, great place to bring your kids. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to bring them here for about 5 years because they're putting about $60 million into the museum. But there's so many awesome things out here just at the track. I'm really excited to show everybody else the rest of downtown Main Street Speedway. Yeah, let's go check out Speedway. And then maybe 5 years from now, we'll come check out the museum. There you go. So we are at the Spark. It's a coffee shop right on Main Street in Speedway, and this place is awesome. We just got me a cortado. I don't ever get cortados, but when I come here, I usually get them. The coolest thing, my favorite thing about this spot is they've got a bunch of local artists. And one of my clients and friends, he goes by Nicholas Andrew and Company on social medias. You should definitely follow him. His art is amazing. He's a local artist. They help him buy a house here in Speedway. And every time I come in here, it just kind of makes me appreciate what they're doing for the local artists. Yeah, they got awesome coffee. Great place to stop before you head over to a race or any of the events that are going on at the Indianapolis 500. They got a lot of really good stuff in here. Like you said, art. They got some great little snacks, great coffee, matcha. They got all kinds of good stuff to get you warmed up and sped up, ready to go for the race. Yeah, we're gonna grab us a little coffee and then head over to the next spot. All right, so I'm all jacked up off that coffee from the Spark. That's an awesome coffee shop. But we're on Main Street, kind of towards the south end of Main Street. And right behind me is the Speedway Diner, Charlie Brown's. I've never been able to get a seat in there. Every time I drive here, I'm like, I should go get some breakfast. There's a line out the door, and I think it's because the place is so good. And right across the street, Brozini's Pizza. Brozini's. It's amazing. You also got Daredevil Brewery right down the street there. And we're getting ready to walk into Speedway Indoor Karting. This is Sarah Fisher's place. Sarah Fisher is one of the female drivers that's raced in the Indianapolis 500. Amazing driver, a lot of accomplishments, and a really cool spot. They got all kinds of stuff in there. Let's go check it out. Black flag. Okay, that black flag. Gotta watch the safety video here, you guys. It's a big deal here at Speedway Indoor Karting. You gotta watch the safety video. We're gonna wear helmets.
Thank you for choosing Speedway Indoor Karting.
We're almost ready. This facility is freaking awesome. They got golf, what is it? They got golf simulators, they've got duck pin bowling, they got arcades, they got a full-blown bar. Another awesome spot to stop at on Main Street here in Speedway.
So we're at Big Woods. This is my favorite spot in Speedway to grab a drink, to grab a bite to eat. One of the best chicken sandwiches I've ever had in town, besides speaking off the bat. But they are also known for their Hard Truth liquors and the Quaffon beers. Awesome beer selection, awesome liquor selection. Whiskey Wednesdays, we just found out they have a Whiskey Wednesday.
They're also known for their pizza. Like Seth said, really probably the best place to go grab a bite to eat here on Main Street. It's also kid friendly, so great place to bring your kid after spending a day on Main Street in Speedway. And also killer Bloody Marys, I will say.
That's good.
But this is a good spot, I think either pre-game, track, any carb day, it's a good spot to swing back by.
Yeah.
Hydrate.
They've got a really cool, during the month of May, there's like a little street festival. So typically people come in here, tie one on, and then go hit the streets for the festival. But it's just a really cool spot. This building is gorgeous. The original location is really kind of where this all started, is down in Brown County. So if you look around the room, it kind of captures a bit of that Brown County kind of feel, you know?
Yeah, definitely Brown County kind of vibe. I'm grateful for this place. I'm grateful for all the cool things that Speedway has done. This whole city has changed quite a bit from when we grew up here back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot about like how much things have changed, and with the Indy 500, how many cars have changed. The cars were way different back in the day. They've gone through its generations for sure.
Yeah.
Did you know that the winner of the very first Indianapolis 500, you know how much money they won when they won that race?
I don't know.
It was a huge payout. It was $14,000 back in early 1900s, 1909. Last year, guess how much the winner won?
Oh, I don't know. 2 million? 3 million?
More than that. It was about $3.9 million was the payout last year. So things have changed over the years.
Yeah.
Cars have changed, the payouts changed, the look of Speedway has totally changed. If you guys aren't familiar with Speedway, you got to come down here and check it out. If you are familiar and it's just been a while, get down here, check it out. It's a lot of cool things. You can spend a whole day down here hanging out, having some drinks, grabbing a snack. Cheers, Seth.
Cheers.
It's a great day in Speedway. It's our last stop with our Speedway tour, showing all the cool things in Speedway. Seth, where are we at right now? So this is one of my favorite spots in all of Indianapolis. We're at Flying Squirrel Axe Throwing, and I'm here at least once a week. It's an awesome place to come throw axes, knives. They've got some really good leagues. They have league on Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they got a lot of leagues. Great spot to bring friends. So if you've got like a birthday party, bachelor party, they do a really good thing for like office parties. They got a little VIP room back here. And one of the coolest things about this axe throwing place
I don't think I've ever seen anybody else doing this. They've got these new projectors
These are
for
cool.
targets, and they are so cool. You can do all kinds of stuff. These are the classic targets, but then you can also do like tic-tac-toe, which is cool.
And they've got a pretty good drink selection here, I would say.
Oh yeah, Daredevil. You know, they got the brewery down there on Main Street. Really good Daredevil beers. Great selection of beers. Awesome axe coaches. If you come in here to Max Norman, he's over there changing boards. He'll teach you everything you need to know about throwing axes.
Well, let's throw. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers.